struggling with the Kaja pickup early on as well in the previous group stages here, so they don't want to see exactly that hero in particular. But Xbox going to be second phase ban here from the side of Burmese Ghouls. So first phase picks here, I'm expecting the Kufra to be completely let off completely in this matchup.
I'm surprised that Burmese Ghouls still didn't put thoughts into the Harif, maybe because they have the first pick. They have the advantage to snatch Harif for themselves. We saw the Burmese Ghoul fans, but there we go, Evos Legends, they have their parade, they have their platoon of supporters as well. Evos definitely roaring in the stadium, and especially after game 1, quick 10 minutes dispatch. But we see what Evos Legends wants to ban out. They ban out Kaja and Kufra, but this time they're going to ban Harif. They denied it from Burmese Ghoul.
Yeah, I think that there's going to be a smart call here. We know how strong Harif comes out online in the mage here, just because of how he was able to scale really well from start all the way towards the end of the game here. So there's no, I don't think that there's any other mage who just scales as perfectly as that. Previously we talked about Esmeralda as being one of those mages that can deal with it here, but it seems to me the Kufra, I agree, going to be let off the hook here, and Burmese Ghouls will first phase pick the Kufra.
Yeah, I mean, Evos Legends, they are confident that their mage player is better, but at the same time they want to suffocate Burmese Ghouls mid laner, so they give away, they take out that Harif, they gave away the Kufra. They're like, well, Kufra, we've shown the Lolita Minotaur, we have ways to deal with that, and they're going to pick out both the Grok and the Masha.
Yeah, definitely going to be picking those two here. Pretty much favorite picks here coming in from Evos Legends. They love picking this two setup here. We saw how Rek was able to just, no, actually it's going to be, I think it's going to be Aura playing the Masha later on, but I'm surprised they actually led it on towards the Rek to actually play the Masha, considering that he's been playing the Marksman division from side Evos Legends for quite some time. So I'm going to be curious here, is this going to be a switch up in terms of the rosters here? Because I feel like I've never seen Rek play Masha. Most of the time it's going to be Aura on the off-lane division, but at the same time, as the draft progresses, they may swap up their hero later on though.
So Hylos and Lunox immediately locked in for Burmese Ghouls. Kind of a no-brainer right there. Lunox and Hylos will be the pick that you fall back to when you kind of want to go into the neutral gear. But last pick for the first phase will be on Evos Legends' advantage. They've seen both tanks, and this is the disadvantage that we talk about, right?
Yeah.
If you're on the red side, you can leave that last tank for the second phase.
Oh yeah.
Burmese Ghouls, they've shown the front line. We'll see what Evos Legends have to respond to.
Yeah, just based on this draft as well, it's a little bit worrisome just because they can't exactly pick the Esmeralda to do with the Hylos as well. Kufra kind of negates that in that regards here, so they need some kind of mage to actually deal with the Lunox later on. So in this case, they can still save you up for the later stage here. The Gushan is still up for grabs if they want to, but they have to find a way to actually work with here. So it seems to me it's going to be the Lilia pickup here from side Evos Legends, and this time I feel like Evos Legends is going to show Burmese Ghouls how to play Lilia properly. But it seems to me Aura actually playing the Lilia here, this is, I don't know, I think it's going to be Masha playing the Lilia, and then I think Rekt is going to be playing, no, I think Juan is going to be playing the Lilia, and then Aura is going to play the Masha.
I would be surprised if Evos then decides to just switch things up and give Lilia on the Aura. That will be something that I'm looking forward to if it ever happens. But second ban phase now, Burmese Ghouls, they saw the Lilia, they've seen the Masha. They should be looking at a tank, but they ban out the Valet instead. Yeah,
the support Valer here from side Evos Legends. I think some of the teams here always put it as a pocket threat, and I feel like Hylos and Kufra is the type of hero when that doesn't do well against Valer. One push away immediately, Hylos and the Glorious Pathway and also whatever, the Tyrant's Revenge pretty much gets shut off immediately. So that's pretty much why they actually banned a respectable ban from coming from them.
Yeah, and I believe Evos Legends, when they were up against Deus Vault, that Valet support was what shut down Deus Vault in the game that they were almost going to beat Evos Legends yesterday in Group D. So Burmese Ghouls understandably don't want the Valia, also because you have the Kufra and the Hylos. They both want to run in. Kufra with the Tyrant's Revenge, you want to get the engage, but if Valia is there, he will just push you back. Claude now banned out by Evos.
Yeah. Pretty much a comfort pick here from side Burmese Ghouls. They don't exactly play, I've not seen any other marksmen besides that, but yep, once again, this time Kimi will be secure here from the side of Evos Legends here, and I believe it should be played here from Rekt on the Kimi matchup.
Oh yeah, he was the MVP on Kimi last game, and wouldn't be surprised if Evos Legends gives him that hero again. I did talk about the carry without the claw, but Bruno and Jawhead, Burmese Ghouls stick to their identity.
Yeah, like I definitely agree here. The Bruno and also the Jawhead, like you said, the identity here from the side of Burmese Ghouls. But Evos Legends, they are going to play around the Lilia as well as the Masha here. So we are going to be seeing a lot of split push potential with the Masha or maybe even the Kimi in this regards here. So they can have this kind of split push potential, and Evos Legends, I don't think they have to worry too much here, but they definitely need to worry about what Hylos and Jawhead is going to be bringing into this fight here, especially with the Revitalize in the pool. But Bruno, I feel like in terms of early aggression, Evos Legends definitely has the upper hand just because the Kimi just scales so well in the early phase. But in the mid phase here, can they drag it long enough for this Bruno to come online, especially up on A007, which is, honestly speaking, Burmese Ghouls has no worries about this here, but Lolita will be secured here from the side of Evos Legends.
Yep, expected the Lolita pick for Evos Legends. It's so effective. Guess what Burmese Ghouls have to bring to the table, and we had a discussion about Bruno as well. We talk about why Bruno isn't prioritized because of the fact that he takes too long and he needs the absolute perfect game to be effective.
Yeah, not to mention as well, Evos Legends, the Lolita pick was pretty much smarter as well because the main damage dealers coming from Burmese Ghouls is pretty much from Bruno and also the Lunox, which is easily countered here from the side of Lolita, especially when the Lunox would definitely try and go in for this kind of team fights with the darkness, the darkening, right? And
yeah,
just one shield would just block all the main bursts coming from Lunox, and that's pretty much done deal here, and that's pretty much the game idea of the drafts here coming from Evos Legends. But it seems to me Burmese Ghouls, they may have some kind of strategy behind the drafts here to actually figure out the game plan to take down Evos Legends.
Yeah, and they better do, because if they lose this, they are down to the lower brackets, and no team wants to be there simply because the journey is just 2 times longer. Evos Legends, they're looking for that winner bracket final slot. Lumina in their previous game on Lolita, absolutely amazing. They're going to give it a game for round 2.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to see how they are going to be playing this matchup here, because if you think about it here, we have not seen the Jawhead Rock combo yet, but Evos Legends was there to stop them in track here. Can they stop them 2 games in a row? Because why? This is the World Championships we were talking about here. Who is going to be holding the crown? We shall see. Is it going to be one of these 2 teams? We don't know. We got to find out here, because we got 3 days of back-to-back games coming up here. But right now, Evos Legends, Burmese Ghouls, 1 more game to head into the upper bracket finals.
Yeah, Evos Legends, their mission is to seek, search, and destroy. They've done the destruction part. Now they're seeking for the winners bracket finals.
Yep, can they search for the glorious pathway? In this case,
I like that.
Well, Burmese Ghouls is the one with the glorious pathway with the high loss, but at the same time, we have to talk a little bit more into towards how they are going to be playing this here from side Burmese Ghouls, because right now they have the crew front, they have the high loss, they have a lot of things to actually stop the tracks of whatever the Kimi is going to try and do here. But if they catch up to Kimi, that's pretty much a done deal here, because they can have the firepower to just run at their faces of Evos Legends.
Yeah, and that was the strategy for Burmese Ghouls in the previous game as well, right? They focused everything onto one, but he was too far ahead, so Evos Legends decisively won that. We will take a look at the Celestial Palace, possibly the one last time for this best of 3, because Evos Legends, they just look absolutely unstoppable.
Yep, our hope is not lost yet here for Burmese Ghouls fans as well, because Burmese Ghouls, they are pulling up their secret strategies here with the Bruno. I feel like the Hylos and the Bruno here is going to contribute a lot in all these team fights here, but can they hit those timings here? We can see the screens here. Evos Legends, they are worried about this draft as well. Or they seem relaxed.
They seem relaxed.
I don't know.
They seem pretty relaxed and laid back, at least for this game, because game 1 wasn't, they didn't bring too much of a sweat. Burmese Ghouls, they're giving a run for the money. Game 2 of this best of 3 will kick off right now between Burmese Ghouls and Evos Legends.
Well, this is going to be upper bracket match number 2 with RRQ already taking first match here. Now, Evos Legends and Burmese Ghouls. Evos Legends is looking forward to claim it with this 2-0, if and only if they can take down the guys from Burmese Ghouls.
Yeah, Evos Legends, they are looking at RRQ. They're saying, we're coming for you. You might be the first to be in the upper brackets, but we will be the first to make it to the grand finals. And same start, Evos Legends I didn't get to bring this up earlier on. They might seem to play a bit slow, but once they turn up the gear, they will put their foot on the accelerator and take it all the way. Trying to go for the invade.
Definitely here, and Burmese Ghouls as of now they're going for invade,
Kid.
but the buff will get secured. Revitalist has been used, but Evos, they're shooting, they're on stop. Look at this, Rex uncontested shooting from the Kimi, but somehow Burmese Ghouls, they were able to out-tank that here. They call in Oro to join the fight, but because of that, they will be disengaging this fight here, just because they hit those level 2 timings up on Burmese Ghouls.
Yeah, luckily that Kid stole that buff away. The Revitalized was just way too strong for Evos Legends to kind of blow through. Luckily for Burmese Ghouls, they got out scot-free, but we saw how Ace tried to contribute, but he was not able to even get in range to land those football kicks onto Evos Legends.
Yeah, they had to disengage here. They were out of position from side Evos Legends, and I respect that Evos Legends did not commit into that fight as well, just because if they commit to that fight here, Burmese Ghouls will hit that level 2 timings, was just because they got the secure in the blue buff up on Kid 001. And
this is
they poked it here. They did whatever efficient damage that they did, which was very smart of them. But at the same time here, it's still a 50-50 trade-off as of now.
And this is perfect for Kid 001 because of him getting away with that free buff. He hit level 4, same time as the Lilia. Burmese Ghouls, they're still at a pretty good timing, but here comes the first turtle. Burmese Ghouls, they got the first turtle in their previous game, but look at this. Ice, not even close to level 4. Donkey's halfway there. He's almost there, actually, and they're gonna pounce on Donkey, and they were gonna get first blood. One, now a bit caught out with the black shooters, get away the re-engage from Evos Legends. They will collapse onto Burmese Ghouls. They slay the turtle. They slay maybe. Double kill for one. Ice will be taken down. Triple kill for the Lilia to kick things off.
Oh, here comes the Luminol Buzz as well, and
Wow!
it connects, and they take another. Evos Legends showing no mercy. The power of the Kimi, but as soon as they take the turtle buff, they lost Donkey, but that was pretty much a lot of spells being committed from side of Burmese Ghouls here. Now let's take a look at the replay here. You can see Evos Legends, they were just shooting his way through. Rek was just uncontested, no one. Kufra committed all the spells onto his Donkey. He was pretty much in here, and also Luminaire, what a fantastic flicker over the wall as well.
I'm calling it the Luminaire Blast from now on. Just another great catch from Evos Legends. We say they put their foot on the pedal and took it all the way. Instantly converted a turtle, unsuccessful turtle into 4 kills. Now 1-3-0-1 on that Lilia. That black shoe gave him back, took him back to full health. And they were able to just destroy Burmese Ghouls in that unexpected fight.
Definitely here, but the game is not over here. Ice again with the Titan's Revenge, but Rek, he's already level 7. He's hitting like a truck. He dropped Ice by half HP here, but they're definitely looking for the pick-offs here. K01 Darkness is dead. The Glorious Pathway has been expanded, but no, they use it to disengage. However, from the sides here, Evos Legends will take down the Kufra.
That was just Burmese Ghouls being way too careless. The engage was unnecessary. The Glorious Pathway just absolutely wasted in that fight. There was no reason for them to even go for an engage because it's impossible to kill off anyone from Evos Legends. Because of that, they concede the entire jungle control. They might try again. Donkey is in the front line. They get the kick onto Aura, but Aura will just disengage. One is there as well. You need to keep your eyes on it. Panda, is he going to go for the eject? No.
Oh, they have to play this safely here because Juan is going to be able to stack up those balls, the shadow balls later on here. But at the same time, Burmese Ghouls, they are getting pressured so hard from the side of Evos Legends. Look at this. Rek is always going to be pressuring here. They have Luminaire always protecting his way through here. Unstoppable Force not committed to the fight here, but it seems to me they are going to be focusing on towards the turtle buff here coming from Burmese Ghouls.
Burmese Ghouls, they got the first one, want to go for the second one. Wild Shot just coming from Donkey. They immediately destroy that Lunox and they steal the turtle away and they're going to look for more. Ace, they just get 1 kill, but 1 is still untouched. Ice jumps in with the bouncing ball. They lose the turtle in the top lane, but immediate disengage from Burmese Ghouls. Evos Legend, they lose the turtle, but they gain control of the whole map.
Oh, they immediately trade the turtle, the tower for themselves as well, coming from Evos Legends. They lose the turtle, it's fine, we talked about it, but actually they secured it on the Masha, and Burmese Ghouls, they are in full defense here, and the flicker from Aura getting a solo kill. The disarm is there. What can you do? He's just gonna get a kill. It's a well worth it kill here coming from Evos Legends. Double kill for them, and because of that, they open the space. Panda is gonna be next. Evos Legends, they're looking for more. Domina Blast connects. Ice with the Revitalize, going for the stun. Cannot outlast the damage output from Evos Legends. as Luminaire secures the kill. Kid 001 is going to be
my
next
God.
as well. Rex just wrecking everyone from the side of Burmese Ghouls on this Kimi.
Evos Legends, they are just... This is literal genocide from the Indonesian powerhouse. They were walking through Burmese Ghouls literally as if they didn't break a single sweat. You can see how Evos Legends played that fight perfectly. I'd say maybe game 1 broke Burmese Ghouls. They were taking these unnecessary engages. They were not allowed to slow down though. You cannot blame them for being forced into this chokehold because Evos Legends are just constantly pressuring them, beating them down, and they want to make sure Burmese Ghouls don't get back up.
My oh my, Evos Legends now having the advantage here with the economy here and above. Once again, getting stolen here. The Tyrant's Revenge connects on the one, they get 1 kill, and that's going to be a consolation prize, and that's a little bit small breeding room that Burmese Ghouls needs though.
It's going to be the 3rd turtle spawning for this map, and Evos Legends, they are already gathered there. They might have lost Donkey, but Donkey will be up in 5 seconds. No problem. They caught Panda. Panda tries to get away. The maximum chance not enough, but Rack will still secure that. Here comes Aura from Black Eye. Lumina Blast again. Watch out for this. Lolita catches on the maybe just the highest, but Luminaire keeping Kid in control. They want to get in, but 1. So much damage. Black Shoe is used. Rack is going to start gathering down. Maybe will be caught out. Kid win to the auto brilliance, but here comes Donkey. 1 on the mega kill. Ice had to get out with Tyrant's Revenge, but no revenge for Burmese Ghouls. Evos Legends get 4.
Nicely done there, and at the same time the tier 3 is pretty much exposed here, and Evos Legends will think about closing this game. The turtle gets scared here, and Panda is trying to go for the ejector. Unfortunately doesn't seem to find any here. Ice goes for the stun, but doesn't go for the Tyrant's Rage. They're trying to defend as best as we can here. The Glorious Pathway getting connected. Tyrant's Rage here. The tower will take down Donkey, but that's only the tech. The Luminous Blast doesn't connect, and maybe where's the damage output? They need him here, but maybe getting chucked out from Rex. Godlike strength for this Kimi. They're looking for more Evos Legends. Can they close this game? Luminaire with the stun almost get poked up, but here comes Aura from the side. They will take another one, and the maximum charge. Woohoo!
Rack was left untouched, and now Evos Legends, they are not able to go for the crystal just yet. 3 members alive on Burmese Ghouls side, but maybe this time they can. Rack this legendary Kid forced to retreat. They're gonna force the Order of Brilliance out, but the attention is on the crystal. Double kill for Rack. They're gonna clean house, and maybe he's the only one alive. He will join the rest of Burmese Ghouls. The final Numinum Blast lands on top of his Hylos. Ice has a time revenge. What can they do? Maniac for Rack. Do they want to give him the Savage? Ice decides to not give him that glory. And raw Evos Legends will. They make it to RRQ in the upper bracket finals.
My oh my, what a crazy performance coming